Hare Krishna. So Krishna has very, very beautifully described, very technically, logically has put forward that what is the root of all the demonic qualities. And very explicitly he has said, lust, kama, anger, krodha, greed, lobha. These are the three, and they are actually the gate to hell. This is what Krishna has said. Now, if someone has a question saying, okay, if I avoid all these, what will happen? To tell that, Krishna is now speaking this wonderful shloka. Shloka number 22. Etair vimuktah kaunteya tamodvarai narah acharyatyaatmanah shreyas tato yati param gatim. So here Krishna is saying, O Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, etahi vimuktah tamaha dvarah tribir narah. So here Krishna is saying that narah, that man who has escaped these three gates to hell, that is kama, krodha, lobha, what happens? Here he is saying, acharati atmanah shreyah. Such a person starts performing, starts doing actions which are conducive to self-realization. And then, tatah yati param gatim, and gradually he will attain supreme destination. So basically Krishna is saying, anyone who avoids the three gates to hell, such a person will attain perfection of human form of life. Because he will start practicing very, very wonderful activities which will take him towards the ultimate destination. Nice points which are put here by Srila Prabhupada. One should be very careful of these three enemies to human life: lust, anger and greed. The more a person is freed from lust, anger and greed, the more his existence becomes pure. So if we see properly, if we analyze our existence, we are contaminated because we have these anarthas, unwanted things. Artha means which has some meaning, which is good. Anartha basically means which is something unwanted, meaningless. So that those things, those anarthas are there in our heart. They are 6 in number, starting with lust, anger, greed, pride, illusion, envy. So here, when we give up this, or when we become purified from all these, what happens? We will become purified. These are actually big blocks in our life, both materially and spiritually. Materially also, a person cannot be happy and satisfied if he has all these anarthas. Very difficult. Even if the person has something in his life, he will not be able to be peaceful or satisfied or whatever. Why? Because lust will not allow him. That desire will be burning in the heart. When that is not fulfilled, he will become angry. When that is fulfilled, he will become greedy. So like this, continuously the person will be in some or the other anxiety, some or the other pain and suffering. So as soon as we become purified from this, we will start progressing in the positive direction. Then he can follow the rules and regulations enjoined in the Vedic literature. By following the regulative principles of human life, one gradually rises himself to the platform of self-realization. It's a very important thing to note that anyone and everyone to follow rules and regulation will be difficult. But those people who are endeavoring to give up these anarthas, who actually want to get rid of these anarthas and start practicing devotional service, then the person can get rid of these different things. So it's a very important point to note that only the ones who have got good spiritual credits, mercy of the Lord and devotees, such people can actually start practicing bhakti. And when we start practicing bhakti, now we are already going towards the positive direction, towards the ultimate destination. If one is so fortunate by such practice to rise to the platform of Krishna consciousness, then success is guaranteed for him. Now when we are practicing bhakti by the mercy of the Lord and devotees, we should make sure that we understand the opportunity given to us. We understand how fortunate we are Because this gift of bhakti is not given to everyone. It's very, very, very rare. Only very few fortunate souls get this. So it is said, when good fortune arises, a devotee enters our life, and by the mercy of that devotee, we start practicing bhakti. And when we start practicing bhakti, so here it is said, we rise to the platform of Krishna consciousness, and then success is guaranteed for him. Because when it comes to this demonic life, demonic activities, the trajectory is like going downwards, going towards hell. But as soon as we come to Krishna consciousness, by the mercy of devotees, so that trajectory, now it takes a U-turn and goes back. So now instead of going to hell, the person starts going towards Goloka Vrindavan, towards the highest destination, perfection of human form. Here it is said that in the Vedic scriptures, the ways of action and reaction are prescribed to enable one to come to the stage of purification. The whole method is based on giving up lust, greed and anger. As soon as we come to this material world, we will have these anarthas for sure. So, Krishna, being the most merciful personality, he gives us scriptures. He gives us these scriptures just so that we understand how to purify ourselves. So in the Vedic scriptures, very wonderful things are mentioned. Just by practicing that, one can get easily purified. So here it is said, by cultivating knowledge of this process, one can be elevated to the highest position of self-realization. This self-realization is perfected in devotional service. In that devotional service, the liberation of the conditioned soul is guaranteed. So which system are we talking about? We are basically talking about Varna and Ashrama. Varna basically means the social division in the society. That is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. 4 of them. And what is Ashrama? The spiritual division. Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasi. So we have discussed this elaborately even in our previous videos. So when a person starts giving up these lust, anger, envy, pride, illusion, so he becomes qualified to start having faith on Vedic scriptures and start following what is given in the Vedic scriptures. So as soon as we start executing our duties according to the Vedic scriptures, we start becoming purified. We'll start going towards the positive direction, towards the ultimate destination of our life. But then we have also discussed that in this age, to understand which Varna and which Ashrama we belong to is not easy. So even if we have all these anarthas in our heart, we should make sure we force ourselves to practice devotional service. We should beg and pray to the Lord that this is how fallen I am. I am filled with these different anarthas, O Lord. Please help me. You are that personality who can actually help me. Without you, no one in this world can help me. No one. Begging and praying to the Lord, we should continue practicing devotional service. When we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When that sound vibration is entering our ears, which goes to our heart, it actually cleanses the heart. Krishna personally will cleanse the heart of those who are chanting the holy names and who are hearing the glories of Lord Shri Krishna. So what we have to do is submissive oral reception to our chanting of Mahamantra, to the discourses on Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. We should hear it attentively. When we hear it attentively, cleansing will happen fast. And we are getting purified. And bhakti is so powerful that anyone and everyone can get purified. And Krishna is all merciful. He'll allow the devotee to progress on this wonderful path of devotional service. Because Krishna is always searching for little bit good if some devotee is doing. He'll shower his mercy. And he'll pull that devotee back home, back to Godhead. So in this way, we understand here that anyone who endeavors to give up this lust, anger, greed, envy, pride by practicing devotional service, that person will receive special mercy of Krishna and he'll grow in devotional service very fast. And when he starts practicing devotional service, starts growing in devotional service, starts intensifying his practice, what happens? Naturally, gradually, he will end up in Goloka Vrindavan. So this is the award that Krishna is giving to all those sincere and serious sadhakas. Now, having said this, Krishna is going to speak last 2 shlokas of this chapter. Very, very important shlokas. Let's cover those in the next videos. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna